right, again, back to the ladder challenge after a little break here. We are right now at NL 200 and actually have a pretty good stack of $353. On the left side, we are still working on NL 100, but we are really close to reaching NL 200 as well. Half an hour for reaching the goal. I will try to make it happen, but let's hope for some good cards, not light too much money on fire, maybe finding correct spots. And half an hour is quite some time. It's quite some time. So let's try to play some normal good poker, maybe get the right cooler on our side, on the right side, or definitely make it up to NL 200 on the left side. So yeah, anything is possible here. The 9 deuce, I'm just checking down here. I think there is not really value. I think those people will not necessarily start bluffing here. Against the big bet, I'm not doing anything here. So ace 10 offsuit, maybe first spot to get involved into a pot here. Definitely defending against the MP 2.5x. Berbertron, I'm not interested in that 3-bet obviously though. 10 for suited. Yeah, just waiting for the name to appear here against some recreationals. Definitely open raising, not against someone that I've seen a couple of times before. 8 deuce offsuit, fold 8-3 suited. Maybe defend against the small blind, maybe against the min raise from the button, but besides that, this will be a fold. King 10 suited against the recreational player on the big blind. Ooh, 2.2 and he makes it 12. I hate those huge 3-bet sizes. This is just people that are just too tight and then scared of something. So first let's call this here versus a min 3-bet, but King 10 suited, I mean, it's actually right on the edge. Against someone who is too tight, I can fold that. And I think this is actually what I'm going to do. No. All right, we hit that 10. Maybe this is our shot at just reaching the $500. But like, I'm really like, this looks so strong just because of that size. Now that small c-bet, like someone who goes so big and then has this board, someone like this, I'm just saying it, c-bet's big with jacks and queens. So this is out, right? Can be aces still, can be a weaker 10, but actually I'm going to raise this up here. No, I'm not. I'm calling because I'm raising ace 10. Do we have the coolers against other 10x in? And I'm raising like a 10-9 maybe, but those with a king, queen, and jack that cover the overcards, just, yeah, tell me that, well, there are not many cards hurting me. So actually the jack, think I go, this is just a check, but I prefer the bet. Like, I'm just reading him so freaking much. He can have a jack, but wouldn't snap check. This can be like an ace king type of thing. This can be a weak 10. And I like, now in hindsight, I would have loved to raise here on the flop. I think I'm always winning on the flop. Maybe he has a jack, like a jack 9 or a queen jack type of hand that checked on the turn. So now hoping for the check and win, but really weird hand with the sizing starting on the pre-flop. And it's actually the same hand. Okay. Whew, interesting. Ace jack here, I'm folding. So now first goal to definitely get to those $200 on the left side, to have like second shot at just like pretty much doubling up and then winning some more to reach those $500. Now it's 26 minutes left. Let's freaking see. This is a big c-bet on that board, which usually does not really exist. So that usually means strength. So I'm out of here with just a speculative floating hand. And here 40 big blind stack, min 3-betting against my rather light open. I've seen the 2 green tags, so I'm open raising a little lighter there from the cutoff. Definitely calling this for that price. Calling a small bet with my 7. Just because he might have ace king and gives up later, or I have 5 outs to just stack him against something good. Now the hand is over for me if he doesn't check. Min 3-bet is usually just very strong. They give you the price to outdraw them. If you don't do that, it's important to get rid of your hand as soon as possible. Pretty straightforward. 4-5, I'm going to defend here, left side. King 9-5, or he can definitely c-bet very high frequency on. I won't raise a lot. He uses big sizing, which again makes it rather easy for me. I don't need any floats here, so important to be aware of our range here. We have all the gut shots, we have the 9x, we have the 5x. Now, he shouldn't have many 9x, so this is actually a very good card for us. 5-4 though, needs some protection, just because the card is so low, and even if he has something like 10-8 that has like some equity against us. So I'm going to stab here, fold out something like jack 10, get called by some kind of ace jack. And on the right side, ace queen, I have both ace queen and ace jack with the ace of diamonds. I think I can take both of them to overbet here. I think it's just a very good card. Some normal betting as well, mix, but yeah, let's go a little wild. Well, this pocket kings were a great spot to get over the $200 mark. Jack 6 is a fold, and now maybe you need a big blind call, and then if they fold the flop, this might be enough to get the $200 in there to move up in stakes again. 3-bet makes it a little tougher. King jack suited, actually a high frequency 4-bet in those positions. That makes it easy though. NL 200 seems to, I mean, it's actually 34 players in there. It seems very slow, as if there is not enough people in there, but should be good actually. King 7 is a fold, obviously a fold, 8-3 suited a fold, Ace 9 offsuit. All right, we have a top pair there against a player from Switzerland who's marked as a very, very call-happy player. And we have a connected board. So let's try that he hits that board a little as well. Get 2 big bets in, and damn it, not this time. King 4 suited, no, little too weak, little too weak. King 5 suited I would go with sometimes. King 7 suited definitely. Jack 10 off is fold here as well. Pocket deuces, okay. Pocket 10s, some options here. Deuces not against the 50 BB stack. Pocket 10s against 3x from under the gun is just a call. Well, we didn't have so many sets so far in this challenge, so maybe there are some more sets waiting for us. On the turn, maybe? Half pot again on a board where big betting is just not a thing, but 10s with a spade I just cannot let go. Yeah. That's it. Okay, bleeding a little off of our stack. Queen 10 suited, definitely playing that. Some 3-betting, some calling, depending on the action before. 9-6 suited is too loose. No, yeah. Definitely not 3-betting against the small blind, against the 60 BB stack. Doesn't make sense. And here I have both options. Mainly thinking about how is he playing King Queen offsuit and Ace 10 offsuit. If, oh fuck, it's not a cold 4-bet. Wow, this might be a flip for reaching our goal of $500. Against, oh, this we are deep with this guy, so jamming doesn't really make sense. I don't expect any traps, but like just jamming would be a little ridiculous, which is like for 100 bigs against a squeeze that is definitely too big. Jamming can just be a thing with some jacks and ace king or queens and ace king, like something like that. Now it's like a 4-bet and I give him the option to call and so on and so on. And once he jams, it's just, yeah, pretty much hoping for the same hand. Taking it down with some red line winnings here is fine. Makes it even better that he, was it too big? No, it was not really too big. It looked a little big at first sight. It's like usually I play with big blinds on instead of dollars, but obviously kills the challenge a little. So that was actually fine. Ace 2's offsuit. We'll go with this one from the button if I'm first in. Still pretty much at the starting point. 19 minutes to go right now. I still want to go on the NL200 on the left to see like we had the first spot where something might happen and we flip for a $400 pot to get up to the $500 mark. I would love to reach it. Would love to reach it. Queen 8 suited, Ace 10, both playable hands. Let's see. Definitely defending on the left there. Against this position, I want to have more like King X, Ace X to 3-bet. Obviously, flopping trips is pretty good. Not much value in like the weakest trips. Weakest in the sense of those both players not having weaker Queen X than this. So no cooler potential for me. And a half pot bet. Actually, a half pot bet is like pretty pocket-ish heavy, I would say. Like Jacks 10's getting maximum value right now. So let's actually check raise here right away. King, yeah, I want to get one more big bet in. So I can check now or bet small now. I'm checking now. And yeah, I still put him on like Jacks 10's 9s. That sucks a little now. I want to have like a clear value bet. Maybe he has some King X as well. So I try to go for value here. I don't expect him to raise his Jacks now, representing some Ace Jack. So I have an easy fold if he has pocket 10s. But yeah, gotta mix it up on those paired boards. Check raising something with not having the goal of going direction all in, just to give him a little more of a challenge and not allow him to realize equity with all his hands. Jack 4 suited, I will actually take as a 3-bet here, increase variance a little. While Queen 9 off against someone that only plays half a stack. Oh, I have the $200, so I go for the check fold. Sit up next hand. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. $200. That means NL200. Nice. Obviously, this is a fine check down. I still have showdown value here. The Ace 5-4 is really his board. I mean, it would be for 100 bigs. Actually, for 50 bigs, it's a pretty good board for me because I can still stack off like Ace King, Ace Queen, and shouldn't care too much about like the Deuce X, 3X that, I mean, he cannot defend like anything like too much of that. So now, I think I might go crazy and just check jam that. Let's be crazy. Let's risk our move up. Let's risk our move up to NL200. I do that with some flushes, and I have the 9 of hearts, which is one that he would check down quite often, I would say. All right, so we take $8 in the bank. Left table, $8 in the bank for 200. And those pocket 4s, we just go big. This is going well. The overall challenge, I started both tables on NL50 with 100 big blinds, so $50 each. And now I'm playing both tables on NL200. I think I lost 2 stacks on NL50 while trying to move up. But yeah, now we are sitting there with $200 on the left, $365 on the right. That's all winnings from the start of the $50. Besides those 2 reloads on NL50, gotta admit. But yeah, let's try.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support the channel and stay always up to date, then leave a subscribe here or check out our next video.